Good morning, Corinne. Good morning, everyone else. Y'all see, we got an addition to our family over here. We are growing, y'all. And its name Shelby Shay. Corinne said that's good eating right now. You need to stop. We came by here this morning because, like I said, I had a fear that my anxiety was gonna bother with me with them being out here in the shed. But we worked right on through it and end up keeping them out here. But my daughter came in here this morning and opened up the shed and we had us a surprise. We had us a baby moving around in here. So I guess between today and tomorrow we'll be having some more because we planted. I think we planted. Look at that! I'm finna say it. We planted them like we planted some seeds. Um, we put them in the incubator. Tomorrow would have been 21 days. I don't know how. He out already. He was anxious to get out. We did it three. Tomorrow would have been 3 Saturdays ago that we did it. Yeah, 21 days. They weren't. They He ain't playing. He or she, whatever it is not playing. Came out say I'm number one. Yeah, they're regular. They're the regular eggs that that we take and we cook with them and everything. They're just fertile because we have roosters. We have roosters in with them. Yeah, and you can choose not to make your eggs fertile, but I want I want fertile eggs. If you don't want fertile eggs, you can just remove the rooster so he doesn't fertilize the hen. And um yeah, therefore you won't get no babies. I don't have a Brody hen, which means a hen that'll sit on the eggs and make them hatch or know anything. So we get the incubator and do our thing. Maybe one day we'll look up and we'll have us a Brody one of these days. But until then, we have to do it the good old manipulated way. But this is how I get my chickens. We bought chickens once before, and then no more. Well, we bought them twice, and this time we just keep our own going and growing. So is that artificial insemination? Nope. The rooster and the hen are together in a pen. He doing the real deal. He doing the real deal. The only thing is we incubating the egg, which keeping it warm so the baby forms or whatever. Usually the um the chicken will sit on the egg and keep it all warm and stuff, rotated and everything. Um, that's the only part of it we doing for them is putting it in the incubator. And she look like she pecking on the other egg unless she hear a sister or brother and they're getting ready to come through too. This is really, really cloudy on the inside. And you can't stop it from being cloudy either because on the inside it has a lot of humidity in there. So, but we got some babies. Well, we got a baby. And the one time before when we did them, when if you leave the they usually it's like they go back to the whole whatever place that they egg setting in. As long as they in the incubator, they'll keep going back to the same hole where they egg was resting at, and just go back there and sit there like they know. I came from right here. Listen to the tap. Good morning, Nisi. All righty then. I hope you have an amazing walk. I ain't been able to. I was getting ready to get out here and start moving around, and I was thinking about going to the back. And then my daughter was like, Mom, you got one early today. So we had to turn around. And yeah, it'll be all over the place. I'm gonna call her the a heel for right now. I don't know. But anyways, the first chicken that came out, there's this we're gonna name her Shay. I guess she's gonna be a girl. I don't know. It's her name Shay. A subscriber already asked already. The first one come out, I want to name be named Shay. So the first chicken is Shay. Good. Your plants are growing. What did you plant, Nisi? You in that lima bean stage when you come running home with your lima bean flopping everywhere. They up. I'm waiting any day to walk in here and see mine come up. Because you know we doing the grow lights. We growing squash and zucchini on the inside. Hey, Miss Coffee. Yeah, we got chicks over here. We growing. We got a baby. Came as a surprise to me. I was headed in the other direction. And my daughter came and said, Mom, we got a surprise. We was looking for him for tomorrow. But guess she said she gonna be here. She coming early. She said she done had a long day already. How long you mean? How long I keep them inside the incubator? Um, I try to keep them in there for 2 days, but between my children and my husband, they don't never get to stay in there for the full 2 days because they be like, oh, they dry enough. But you try to I try and leave them in there until they fur or they hair they feathers are dry, and then take them from out of there. And before I take them from out of there, I already have the box and everything set up. I haven't even set the box up. I had planned on going to get the stuff later on this afternoon. So we'll spend the rest of the day picking up the things that we need to keep them tie them right because they eat food. They eat food and everything. You know, the first couple of days that they hear, you don't have to. Hey, misunderstood. Thank you for coming through. On the first couple of days, you don't have to give them food or anything. They have enough nutrients and stuff to survive for the first 2 or 3 days without giving them anything. But you know, like I said, my kids be like, no, we think they can go inside of the, and sometimes if they pull them out early like that, then we'll put them in, we'll put a light on them. But right now it's so warm here in Florida, like I really don't feel like they need the lamp this time. But you know, you can, just like your plants will speak to you, your so will your baby chicks. They'll let you know. You can tell by how they move that you know what they need if they all bundled up together. It's like the last time I had it set up, I had it set up in a way where it had one, where they could go on one side of the I did the fish tank, but this time I'm gonna do a cardboard box. But you can set it up to where you have the heat lamp on one side of the box and nothing on the other side. And the chickens move according to what they need. So if it's too cool for them, then they'll run over to the one side of the box. If it's too hot for them over there, then they'll move along to the other side. So, you know, in that way. What they first start off with to eat is it's like some little land, it's like not lamb mesh, but it's some little processed stuff. Let me call it's called you know what? Let me not even try and name it right now, but I'll show it. Later on. We go and pick up the stuff, and I'll show y'all what we needed, what all we needed for the chickens or whatever. But it's like some little pieces, little small pieces of feed that we'll show it to y'all. But that's all they, for the first couple of weeks, that's all they do, eat all day long. And they act like if they hear one chick over there eating, then the rest of them, they join the collective, like they copy each other all day long. So peppers, tomatoes, bell peppers, squash, they are green plants at this point. But hey, that's the best part right there, Niecy. When you see it, when you put the seed in the ground and you see it come busting through, that's the best part right there. And then the next part is you know, starting to see your fruit come on there. But yeah, that's good, especially if they green. Hey, if they was yellow or something like that, then I'd be like, you probably shouldn't be too happy about that. But as long as they green and they growing. So yeah, so we got us a baby chick so far. We was headed out to the garden. I was on my way headed out the door, and my daughter said, Mom, you probably better go out there and check. So I haven't even checked to see if any of the other ones are cracked or whatever. But we got one for today. So if I see any of the other ones cracking before, because I want y'all to see them coming, how they make themselves come out of the. Usually, what you will see is like they be done peck the hole out of one of the. They'll peck a hole in it, and you can start to see where they pecking at it. You can see where they start to peck into the egg. But this the egg that he came out of. You see how he pecked it around in a neat little, and he picked his way right on up out of them. And then that egg can go into the garden. But I'm gonna look in here and see if I see any other ones that got any cracks or anything in it that might be getting ready to come out. He made a little bit of a mess. I don't see not one got a crack in it, no nothing. Let me show you him on the inside. He might be talking to his brothers and sisters on the inside of the. But yeah, he was in slot number one right there, and he checking out the other eggs. I don't see any cracks or anything in none of the other eggs, so I can't say what we gonna see um anytime soon. But we gonna close the incubator and let them stay at the right temperatures. Cause I see it done drop down. It's gonna be screaming in a few minutes. But y'all see, our incubator is working. um, thanks to Shannon again. This is cool. It was my first ever seeing this. Gotta stop typing transfer to my TV. Okay, then. Okay. So y'all see if I see any other activity or whatever going on, because we were supposed to do this, was supposed to happen tomorrow. Okay? And you all coming in, please, if you can, hit the like button for me. Thank you very much. Like, share, and subscribe. Those types of things, especially if you interested in growing. Over here, we believe in growing. We don't only we keep showing the things of how we're growing, to show the manifestation of our real life. We combine all of this stuff with what's going on in our real life, and we decide to grow from these kinds of things at all points. So if you're interested in growing over here, we grow. We just tie it to we grow real food and things over here in this area. You know what I'm saying? And one of these days we're gonna stretch it out, because somebody gonna come over here and teach us how to make medicines and stuff with plants. Right now we just grow food over here, and eventually watch, we'll ease our way into all of those different things over here. But grow, just growing. So there we have it. We have an addition to the farm. One addition. And now I gotta go out here and see what's happening on the outdoors this morning. I had some things that I had to that I was doing yesterday. Y'all know, go out here and set up our sprinklers and all of that good stuff. Huh? Okay, y'all, we gonna do a round trip. This what our turpentine mangoes are starting to look like. I hope you all can see that pretty good. They all starting to get some size on them. Let me see, put this in this way. Hopefully you can see what it got going on here. And y'all see I ran over my sugar cane with the lawnmower, grabbed it by mistake. But it's all right. It's still planted in there somewhere. And that's all that matters. And y'all look at this one right here. It's holding on to these little. But this the first year that this tree put out. So, and our grapefruit tree starting to get some of its color back on it. But again, I think that the gopher turtle is eating some of the roots possibly. I don't know. I may not know what I'm talking about. Another citrus. We don't know what that is. Here's the lemon tree. Lemons getting bigger. And again, I told you that all the seasons is all mixed up and everything. So you got baby ones, blooms, bigger size ones. There's one. There's another. They all different sizes on here. Um, but yeah, that's the lemon tree. Another mango tree. Another mango tree. And y'all see. Woo-hoo. Bananas. Yeah, we still got plenty of bananas growing on the banana tree. And we on our way. Heading back to the garden. Star fruit. Our potatoes still trying to hang in there. We got a worm on this one right here. Because it's eating the leaves up, but they still hanging in there. They real green still. So I'm trying to give those ones that's still green a chance. These right here is behind those over there. But they not ready yet. I keep them, just keep some planted all the time. Shalissa's collard green babies. And here, got all the new little strawberries coming out. We had some color was on here yesterday. Um, and I think the kids came and got all of those ones from off of here. Because I don't see no color on them right about now. Oh, there's one that's starting to turn red right up in there. There you go. He hiding. Then all of the pineapple. And hopefully, y'all, I seen a couple of my videos that was looking a little grainy and stuff. But the pineapple are growing bigger. Anywhere you see that little red, you know there's a pineapple getting ready to come through that area. But they everywhere. Y'all, I have to watch myself back here because yesterday we had a couple of surprises back here. Yes. All the heads finally came out and showed themselves on that sunflower. And yesterday I came out here and dug a little bit and this started to clean this up in here with our lettuce and things. So I know it ain't gonna be long before I decide to switch some stuff. And I told y'all the lettuce was gonna start to bolt because it's starting to get hot out here. So it did exactly what I expected it to do. And so I know when I start working on that part of the bed down there, I'm gonna end up finishing the whole thing back here. What I'm gonna plant there, I haven't figured it out yet, but we gonna plant something. Okay, look at the garden from this point. Our sunflowers over there, black eyed peas, and that just reminds me I forgot my string to finish stringing up for the black eyed peas to get them some support because they got they little things reaching out for something to wrap around or whatever. So I started putting string to support them some more. And then we cleaned up around our broccoli and everything. So this what our broccoli looking like so far. And somewhere 3 cabbages. And we usually ain't that good with no cabbages, but in the midst of all of this, we found us some cabbages. Um, we don't have nothing on the carrots yet. They ain't showed themselves. But this is where we pulled our squash up from and put us some carrots down here. And then we'll look through this part, see our okra and tomatoes and all of that stuff starting to come up. I'm gonna walk over here to the cucumbers and let's see how they looking because you know the same squash bugs that'll kill your squash and zucchini, they will do the exact same thing to your cucumber plant. So I don't know what this is gonna do, but look at the cucumber that's on there. The yellow color that it's turning. Um, I don't like that. So I don't know what that means, if it's gonna be good or not. But before we even start to have all of these extra problems and stuff, we already done started us some more squash, zucchini, and cucumbers on the inside. You know, you got a couple of them that's looking like they might again. I don't know. There's one there. You know, there's a couple of them, but you keep seeing them do. Let me find it. Yeah, you have a couple of other ones that do the same thing right there. So I don't know if that means that the squash bugs already got to it. And yesterday, let's see, we took our purple sugar cane and we planted them up in this area right here. With a couple of them still left, but tomatoes got them coming from every which way. No shortage on tomatoes. So, and we got a couple of them that's dying out. But listen, in some places out here, there is still bricks and stuff up under the ground. And just because we ran the tiller across it, don't mean that We found everything that was hiding in this place. So we might be I think those right there on this row, the two that's dying over there, I think they may be on top of bricks. Because we tried to put stakes down on the side of them, and the stakes wouldn't go down in the ground, which means we must have planted over the top of a brick or something like that. Here is our watermelon starting to reach out and grow different ways. We're going to try to direct them to go over here in this section over here that we cleaned out. We got our loofah that's starting to look like somebody, and something definitely has been over here digging big time. Because I don't even see my third loofah is I had 3 loofah plants and one of them is missing. Clearly something came here and was digging through this. You mean to tell me it's just gone like that? I don't know. It must have been a gopher or something came back here because, well, I guess we just meant to have 2 loofah, huh? Okay. And then I'm embarrassed to even show y'all the peanuts. So we know we ain't moved nowhere with them right there. We got to do the peanuts completely over again because peanuts will. Peanuts where you got one little straggly plant. It may be 10 of them. Maybe 10 plants that came up. That's the biggest one that we have right there. The biggest one. Everything else, the squirrels ate them. Oreo said hi, y'all. Way over there from the back. You can hear him making noise, let you know. Y'all don't hear me over here? We gonna get us some tunes to going out here. And our tunes, y'all already know, is definitely our water sprinkler. Sorry, y'all. Ooh, the best thing about having a garden, well, I'm gonna say one of the best things about having a garden is where you can come to when you're mad, sad, glad. You can come out here with all kinds of emotions. I mean, just the sheer piece of it coming out here in the garden, whether you coming to work or just sit and enjoy the sounds of nature. Peace. The garden is a very peaceful place. that we had went offline for a minute there. That we got baby chickens this morning. Well, we got one baby chicken this morning. So I wanted to make sure that you all didn't miss that this morning. And so that is much of what if I'm going to come back on later on today or whatever. I feel like a story is brewing up on the inside of me. So the next thing you know, I might be going back to nights again. I'll be shifting shifting around with things, but you know, it's a part of growing. You shift and learn to do new things, move different ways, and all of that kind of stuff. You can't let them learn what your routine is every day, all day. So, again, I thank you all for coming through. And those of you who haven't, please hit the like button for me. That helps us till up the garden over here. That's how we get to put seeds into the ground and get them to growing. But again, I thank you all for coming over here and spending your time. This is Life with Tashana over here, where we are called the high class gardeners, just meaning that we make sure and grow stuff at all times. Food. The high class part just means we don't play around with bugs, snakes, and worms in real life too. So, and we use whatever we're growing in the garden, we apply it to our lives. Also, letting our garden be the manifestation of different things that's going on in our life. If you want to grow, connect your garden to your life and watch yourself grow. Everything you do in the garden is some of the things that you need to do in your very, very own life. It's just the way that you're looking at it. So go ahead and get you a garden started and become a high class gardener and grow with us, if you don't mind. But again, I thank you all for coming and spend your time with me, because you could have been anywhere else and spent your time, but you decided to spend it over here with us and grow, because that's what we're about over here, growing. So get out there and sling you some seeds or whatever, but be careful of what seeds you plant, because you have to harvest one day. So make sure you sow good seeds so you can reap good seed also. Thank you again. Until next time, keep growing.